You have Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, Tyler Algier, and you lose to a Carolina Panthers team that has only had one win this season. 9-7 was the score for the Atlanta Falcons going against the Carolina Panthers. Arthur Smith should be fired. I've been saying this for the last month. He is not the right head coach with this team. I don't know if Bijan Robinson was dealing with an injury or what in this game, but to only give him 7 carries is ridiculous. Tyler Algier is a very good running back. He had over 1,000 yards rushing last season. But Bijan Robinson should be getting majority of the carries. What was the point of drafting him in the first round? We can go back to a couple weeks ago to where Tyler Algier was the leading running back with this team. In goal line situations, Bijan Robinson is the better running back because he has more explosiveness. But they rarely ever give him the football in the goal line situation. And this has been going on for the entire season. When they do give him the football in goal line situations, they score touchdowns. This was a horrible game for the Atlanta Falcons going against Carolina Panthers. I don't want to hear about the defense because all the Desmond Ridder defenders, all the Arthur Smith defenders, but the defense let them down the last couple of games. They held the Carolina Panthers to 9 points. 9 points. Desmond Ridder had 1 touchdown passing in this game. 1. And that went to Cordell Patterson on a jet sweep. Besides that, penalties did do work on this team in this game. But Arthur Smith is not the right coach for this team. It's the dumb plays over and over again that continue to hold this team back. And Desmond Ridder is not the right quarterback with this team. I've been saying it for the last couple weeks now. Even when they went to Taylor Heineke, I said this team is in some trouble because they don't have a true franchise quarterback on this roster, but they have very good players. Their defense is very good. Their defense can go out there and rush the passer on a consistent rate, but you have good players on the back end like Jesse Bates, who is the best cover safety in the NFL. But it doesn't mean much to where your quarterback is turning the football over and they can't get things done because you have an incompetent head coach. Arthur Smith has lost his team more games this season than he has won this team games. He is not the right head coach with this team. And if it wasn't for Derrick Henry having that crazy season a couple years ago with the Tennessee Titans, he would not be a head coach in the NFL. He is not a good head coach. And Desmond Ridder is not a good quarterback with this team right now. You could say, let's see him with a different coach. Fine. We can see him with a different coach. But another coach is not going to be able to come in and just stop all these turnovers all of a sudden. He has more turnovers in his career than he has passing touchdowns. He is a turnover machine. That is who Desmond Ridder is. When you need him the most, he's not going to show up. He should have more interceptions this season. The defenders have dropped a lot of passes from Desmond Ridder this season. His decision making is horrible, and he can't read NFL defenses at times. And he is getting bailed out by players like Drake London, like Kyle Pitts, and Bijan Robinson. And I will say this about Kyle Pitts as well. A lot of the Falcon fan base, they're 50-50 on us. Some of them feel bad for him, saying he's in a bad situation, and the other half believe that he's a bust because of the injury that he suffered last season. He doesn't get the opportunity to go out there and stretch the field. When he does, he gets touchdowns. He gets production. Look at Drake London today. Drake London last week had a career day. And today, Drake London only had 2 catches for 24 yards because they did not try to get him involved. Last week, he had 172 yards for 10 catches. 10 catches, 172 yards to just 2 catches and 24 yards. And he has freakish ability to go out there and make crazy big time plays. He's a big body wide receiver. He can separate. He can do it all for you. He is similar to Mike Evans. Look how the Tampa Bay Buccaneers use Mike Evans, and look how the Atlanta Falcons use Drake London. He doesn't set players up. He just calls offensive plays. There is no scheme to this. I feel bad for the Falcons fan base, but to go out there and to lose to the Carolina Panthers, who only had 1 win in the season, is inexcusable. Desmond Ridder deserves a lot of blame, but the buck stops with Arthur Smith at the head coaching spot because you call those plays and you put this team in a horrible situation. They're not going to make the playoffs playing like this. I highly doubt it because you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. They beat them last week. More than likely, they're going to win this division. And that's messed up because a couple weeks ago, Kyle Pitts put this team in field goal range and they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is horrible for the Atlanta Falcons, and they need to move on from Arthur Smith. You could keep Desmond Ridder around because this is just his first year fully starting, even though he started some games last season. He started the last 4 games of last season, but he's not the franchise quarterback for this team. Maybe you want to bring in another coach and you can help out Desmond Ridder. Sure, you could test that out, but get another quarterback in free agency to bring in some competition because Taylor Heinicke is not the right quarterback for this team either. You have very good weapons. You have a very good run game, and the offensive line may be up and down, but the offensive line in the back half of the season has been much improved than how they were in the first half of the season. They're losing football games because of quarterback play and head coaching decisions, and it's more so on the head coach than it is Desmond Ridder. I like Desmond Ridder a lot, but he's not playing good football right now. But it's not all on Desmond Ridder. Majority of this is on Arthur Smith because he's putting Desmond Ridder in a bad situation. But let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about this Atlanta Falcons team? Should they move on from Arthur Smith or should they keep him? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.